Hi VC, how are you all doing? George back with another video. Hope everyone's well. I've got a touch of the cold, man flu. Been struggling a little, although I've had to go out to work, so I'll fire through these records. I've not played a hell of a lot this week. A lot of music, as I've not been really feeling it, but so I got a wee package in from Analog Productions that had been ordered 2 or 3 weeks ago, and some other wee things I've picked up, so shall fire right in there. And the first one is a Blue Note twofer by Sam Rivers, and it's called Involution. Involution. There we go. I've not even read it. Generally, I read all the notes first time playing. You know, I've not had the energy to do much reading. So 2 LPs, yeah. So the first LP I bought it for the second LP. The first, so this it says 2 previously unreleased sessions by one of the most mature original saxophonists, contemporary, blah blah blah. So yeah, so the first album is that was 72, I think, and the first album was this LP by Sam Rivers. It was eventually released in 1982, I think. It got a little release in 1982 in the States. This is French copy. This is a D&M copy, I think. So what this cost me, probably paid for this, I think I paid about £35 for this, so I shall probably sell this and try and get my money back for that. I mean, it's digital, fully analog, so yeah, I'll punt that on. Right, what was the reason I bought this? Well, it says Sam Rivers, 2 previously unreleased sessions by one of the most mature and original saxophonists in contemporary jazz, featuring brilliant work by Donald Byrd, James Spaulding, Julian Priester, Cecil McBee and the Andrew Hill Quartet. So what you've actually got here is the second album is the Andrew Hill Quartet, and Sam Rivers plays sax on it, but it's an Andrew Hill LP. You got Andrew Hill, Sam Rivers plays tenor sax, Walter Booker bass, and J.C. Moses plays drums, and that was recorded in 1966. Sam Rivers sextet was 1967. Now, the Andrew Hill set eventually came out in 2007, only on CD, and it's the album Chance. So this is Andrew Hill's LP Chance. The only way you can get it on vinyl. When I noticed that, I was really surprised, you know. Couldn't believe it. An Andrew Hill album, it's supposedly just been released on the CD. So snapped this up. Discogs, a UK seller. It was advertised as VG+, but I normally just go near mint or excellent. But I took a chance on it, being I think it was the only UK copy, and obviously for price, and it's near mint. These are beautiful sort of textured covers. I mean, there would probably be buttons at the time, you know, a couple of quid, probably 3 or 4 quid to buy. So that's Andrew Hill Chance that appears on this. Another Andrew Hill album I picked up, which was advertised on eBay. I got it from America as VG+, and it is VG plus minus. So I'd went to bed and put a bid on it. It $30, and it generally goes for a lot more than that. The condition maybe scared people off. I don't know. I couldn't believe it. Anyway, I went to bed. I woke up in the morning and I had a notification from eBay saying, now pay. Pay for what? I forgot all about it, and it's an album I've wanted for a long time. Well, a fairly long time. It's Andrew Hill. Andrew, real hard album to come across. It was only released in 1968, really. Very limited and never reissued. Maybe 1970 or something. So it's a deep groove. I mean, it was only released in 1960 anyway, so I can now say I've got a Blue Note original. Yeah, condition isn't fantastic. I gave it a wash, and yeah, it's not excellent, or I never expected it to be, to tell you the truth, but it's great to hear the tracks. I'm real delighted to get it. Andrew Hill. So I was listening to an interview the other day there by Joe Harley, and he said he had 2 other Andrew Hill LPs in the can. I'm hoping one of them was Compulsion, and you maybe find that this may be the other one, or it could be Chance Pax. It's on Andrew Hill's other Blue Note twofer. So yeah, I'm glad to get $30. No brainer for me. Next off is a 3LP box set. Cost me £20 off UK eBay, and real cheap, and it's Eric Dolphy, and it says The Great Concert of Eric Dolphy. I think this first recorded in 1961. This box was released in 1972. Again, little issues of it. It's on the Prestige label and quite flimsy. Now I have volume 1. It's Eric Dolphy live at the 5 spot. So you've got volume 1, volume 2, and the third album, which came out as his memorial album. It's the third album from the... There's only 7 tracks. Playing in the background here, we've got Eric Dolphy, Booker Little on trumpet, Mal Waldron piano, Richard Davis bass, and Eddie Blackwell on drums. So I'm real pleased to get it. Sounds absolutely brilliant. Even though I had the first album, it's £20. So, sounds great. So that's that. Should I maybe, I should have give you a lineup. We all like a lineup, don't we? Sorry, the Andrew Hill album, which was 4203. John Gilmore plays tenor sax, Bobby Hutchison plays vibes, Andrew Hill piano, Richard Davis bass, and Joe Chambers on drums. Nice. I'll try and get ultrasonic clean, see if that brings it up a little. And sticking on the Eric Dolphy again, we've got Eric Dolphy's, the next 4 albums are analog productions, as you can tell with the great cover. These are $40 each. I think this is a stereo copy. Eric Dolphy, Outward Bound, his first album as a leader, on New Jazz. Absolutely brilliant. I love it. Really like it. And we have Eric Dolphy, alto sax, bass clarinet and flute. Freddie Hubbard on trumpet. Jackie Bayard on piano. George Tucker on bass and Roy Haynes on drums. Absolutely belter of an album. Right up my street. Slightly avant-garde a wee bit. Just slightly delving in there. You can hear where he's going to go. Who cares? Fantastic album. Yeah, 6 tracks. Delighted to eventually get this. They've had this in stock for a few weeks, and I was just waiting on other things to add to the order. as postage is expensive. And you can't rely on UK. I've got a UK dealer, but you're not 100% sure he's going to get them in. He advertises them, you give him your money, and you wait weeks. But anyway, that's another story. So Miles Davis, Steaming with the Miles Davis Quintet came originally released in 1961. It was recorded in 1957. Was recorded with John Coltrane, Red Garland piano, Paul Chambers bass, and Philly Joe Jones and drums. Great stuff. So this was part of the relaxing, cooking, working, steaming, the 4 LPs that everybody knows now. Miles recorded in 2 days, the 4 albums to get out his contract with Prestige. Now, I've had 2 or 3 copies. I've got a box set of these 4 albums, or 6 albums, that I'm going to sell to try and help pay for the purchase of this. So I got this one, and I got Cookin', which came out in I think 1958. They released this one. Same band. Fab album. Not much more to say about that, really. Yep. Is it relaxing? No, it's relaxing. I've got relaxing already in the craft. It's the other one, steaming. Oh, that's steaming. Working. It's coming out as an OJC, as well know, next month. So looking forward to that. So Cooking with Miles Davis, $40, and I just added this one. Not very exciting. Bags Groove, Miles Davis. Now, Bags is Milt Jackson's nickname, I guess. So you've got 2 different bands on here. Milt Jackson vibes, Thelonious Monk piano, Percy Heath bass, and Kenny Clark on drums. That was recorded in 1954. And the second session is Miles Davis, obviously, Sonny Rollins, Horace Silver, Percy Heath again, and Kenny Clark again on drums. A good album, not one of his best, but you hear Miles developing, and it's early on, so nice to get that. Okay guys, I'll catch you soon. Record store day next Saturday, so looking forward to that. I'll catch you around. Bye then.